Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to some more Field of Glory Empires with our Dacia playthrough, episode 6 with this series. We're gonna go through and tick by another turn here. It's kind of where we left off. We're waiting to see what these guys do. Oh, and it looks like they're gonna be attacking us. All right, let's see how it goes. And that's good for us because I think we'll get a defensive bonus for it. Plus, we get to use our defensive dice. So that's actually the best outcome we probably could have had. Now, it's a little unfortunate because I would have rather have fought them on mountainous terrain, but it is what it is. All right, so it looks like we get a little bit more ranged attacks in. And pretty even all across the board. We get an additional one there. So yeah, because we've got our leader with the 1-2. Oh, they got a 0-0. Yikes. We do get 2 additional dice. Plus a terrain defense bonus. So I'm pretty confident we should be able to fight these guys off. These guys are actually taking a clumsy hit. And already killing one of their units off. Looks like we're taking a little bit of damage ourselves. That was a lot better there, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did a number. Yeah, we did a pretty good number to these guys. Asia won the battle. Nice. Booted them right out of here. We're going to go on the offense next turn for sure. We'd be crazy not to at this point. I'd say it's got to be pretty good for us in terms of legacy points, which, by the way, we're about to break top 10 for. I guess it's just because probably we're not spending ours as much as other people are. But I haven't really had the decisions to spend them either. Charcoal pile has been completed. Several signs tell us that the next few months will be particularly harsh for many crops. There is a new population in this region. So it's being used for food right now. I think I'm going to dump it in infrastructure. We'll get this done in one turn. With the charcoal pile completed, this place is done until... We got coal here now, though. But it's done until we get another pop, which is coming soon if I move him up here 2 turns. We still have infrastructure. Meanwhile, here, nothing can be done. 7 turns for that. 1 more turn, then we got sanitation done. Then I'll have to figure out what I want to do next. Alright, so we're going to take the fight to these guys. We can go for their capital or go straight for the objective. I'm going to go for their capital. Now, some of our guys did take some damage, but I know we'd be crazy not to go in the offense. Now, we're not going to get as good of a rolls with this, but I think that their army is just going to be too weak to be able to fight us back. So I think we're going to be okay. Yikes, +4 decadence rating. Ooh, boy. That's because of the age as well, right? Status age penalty, national modifiers. Well. Eventually this will probably set us back. You don't live in the glorious age forever. You try to fight it, but you don't live there forever. We're getting some gold and I'd like to keep it that way. Just gonna leave all this. Is this actually still having a health hit? Yeah, -5. So the sanitation is gonna give us that sweet health 8 bonus. It's a little infrastructure, but we can go for a sawmill, which will give us infrastructure 13 or something. Oh, actually, these will all probably reset, so we'll have to see. All right. Let's take the fight to these guys. Okay, they didn't get a chance to get their troops there, which they wouldn't because they have a mood speed. Oh, they have a mood speed of 5 there, though. They just chose not to move them, I don't think. All right. So we cover our entire front whilst they don't cover theirs. It's going to be huge for us. 4 and 4, okay. Tired, but they got 3 exhausted and a tired. That's nice. A lot of our guys are pretty seasoned veterans at this point. And it looks like we're not going to take any negative hits for this guy, so that's good. Wow, nice. That was pretty good there. Alright. Not that great. A little better. I know this is where having the front here is going to help. Right there. Ooh, a stalemate. Yeah, I think we're going to win this. And the more we can kill, the better. Because I think these guys will retreat to the next province, whatever's left. In fact, I know they will. But we killed the whole army, so that's perfect. Oop. Nice, so they will not retreat, and we've now captured their capital. These guys will regret going to war with us. I can already sense it. And I wonder what that's going to actually do for us, capturing their capital. We've gone down -8. We're still a glorious tribal chieftain. But we are now in the top 10 for legacy rankings, and at the end of the day, legacy points are what's going to carry us. Religious ceremony. Raise loyalty and reduce unrest with religious buildings. Religious ceremonies were already very important in ancient times. Worshipping had a wide range of practices, and people were prone to adopt the gods of other ethnicities if this could give them some supposed benefits. So add a feast to the calendar. A new day to feast and celebrate. A divinity or an important event will be added in the calendar so that people can rejoice and rest. Probably another one will be removed or abandoned in a few years, though. Gives a +5 loyalty bonus for 12 turns. If the region has no religious buildings, productivity is slightly lowered, -10% tax income. So I don't think any of ours has religious buildings. A pious, admirable religious man is elevated to sanctity. The resulting celebrations are sponsored by the state, gives a +10 loyalty bonus to regions with at least one religious building. None of us have any, I don't think. Democracies and republics, you only get a +5 bonus. Theocracies get a +15. In all cases, some money will be spent for each religious building. Alright. A new deity is entered into the pantheon of the main religion. The resulting celebrations are sponsored by the state, gives a +5 loyalty bonus. To regions with at least one religious building, a certain number of regions in unrest will return to a quieter state, provided they have at least one religious building. Democracies and republics only get a single region in unrest removed. Theocracies 3, the rest 2. In all cases, some money will be spent. I'm going to spend the money for this one, I guess. Produce more food or instantly gain food from the land. Alright, so let's see. Use this option. Each region having at least one military unit per 4 populations will instantly get 8 food per population point for 6 turns. That's pretty good. Or let's see. Using this option, the food output of your regions will be increased by 15%, but we will lose 10 loyalty points, and it costs 105 gold. Actually, that's really good too. I'm going to spend the 105 gold. Because we've got a little bit of bonus here. Receives 1 slave after the battle in... Okay. Ranch has been completed. Nice. And that's everything here. So now we're growing without somebody in food, right? Yeah. So I'm going to dump this bad boy in money because I see we're going in the negatives. We have 4 turns for our population growth. We've got another slave here. And we can build another building. 13 turns as well for growth. Let's dump a slave down here into infrastructure. What do we want to build? Not a tavern. I don't think. Potter's workshop gives us money, so we probably want that, and it will produce pottery. Bonus of 5 inch. Oh, the wheel maker was another big one too. Bonus of 5 infrastructure from lumber, which we do have lumber in the area. So we get a lot of infrastructure if we go for this. Do we need the infrastructure is the question. We don't need the smokehouse. But we will have cattle soon. But we could get the farm, which would give us a bonus of 2 more food from wool and cattle, which we will have. I think we already have wool. And we've already got wool, and we will have we've already got cattle actually now too. Ooh, crap, I didn't mean to select that. So that would be 18 infrastructure. This would be 14 food. If we get the food, I could actually pull more people out of here and put them in culture. Why don't we go for the farm? It's 4 turns. That's 3 turns if I do that. We'll just do the 4. 6 turns. Okay, 1 more turn will be good here. 5 turns for this. Monument. These guys are maxed out. You guys are what you are. And now we've got this here, which is costing us a ton of gold. What was the AI doing? An abandoned palace. Bonus of 5 culture from tools, which we don't have, so we need tools. Decadence increases. It is increasing our decadence, but it's also increasing our legacy. This does grow in 4 turns, and it does have the hemp fields coming in. I'll throw 1 guy in here to offset this gold just a little bit. If I can get this offset, we'll be pretty good. It's got training grounds, which is nice. But bonus of 5 experience when a unit is created. I feel like this should be built in our capital. And it needs flax. So it's costing me 9 gold because it doesn't have flax. I would like to disassemble that building, actually. There is charcoal here, which is giving us some money, some infrastructure. Needs lumber. We're missing lumber, huh? We've got lumber, but it's not close enough, I guess. We could build a sawmill nearby. Maybe here or something, or here. But we also don't need the charcoal here. We've got charcoal right here. So that could be disassembled as well. Even though it's giving us 2 gold, it's costing us, what, 9 it said? So that's right there, got our gold back in the positives, actually. And the salt house needs salt. Wow, these guys just didn't care. They just built whatever. 4 food, but it's costing us 12 gold. The only thing that's good here is the horses. I'm going to disassemble this. We're going to have to redo all the buildings here, but we've got the hemp coming, so that's good. Growth in 15 turns. And we'll keep them there for now. All right, I say we move our army up and finish these guys off then. I don't think they need to heal. They could. Well, we'll wait. We'll wait 1 more turn and have them heal. Alright, moving down some. I need to get back up. Legacy is good, though. Produce more or gain instantly extra infrastructure points again. Alright, so the clergy has defied an important historical figure. People rejoice. Nice. This is getting pretty bad here, but that's what happens when you get into the glorious stage, from my experience. And the hemp field's been completed. So we can work on something else. Growth in 4 more turns. A wheel maker. We don't have a lumber nearby. But we could get the clear water here. It would only take 1 turn. A flax field would actually produce flax and give us 6 food. So why don't we do that? Then we'll have flax in the area there. And the food, which is great. And new population here. Give us a bonus to infrastructure. Let's see. What do we got? So the fortune teller is one I was thinking of. If we get drugs and herbs, that'd be even better. Crafter's District also gives us additional money. Palisade brickwork, additional infrastructure. We can import cattle. Infrastructure -2, but it gives us some food and health. Let's go for the smokehouse. For the food and health, 5. If I move down here, still 5. More gold. Let's go for more culture. All right, 7 turns. Let's move our army in and get this wrapped up. And that'll be an objective taken as well. Ooh, okay, so 2 pretty big armies. We may not win this. Guess we're gonna find out. If I can exhaust some of these units. Okay, not bad. They got one of ours though, but not bad at all. All right. Ugh. Okay, stalemate. We need some good numbers. Those are not good numbers. It's a little better. Okay, so we got away there. Wow, talk about a stalemate. Yeah, we're just wrecked right now. I actually really would have thought that we would have had this. Yeah, I'd say they won the battle. We took a pretty nasty hit. I guess their army was a lot larger than I thought. Is it all really heavy units? Have they just been building heavy units? I guess I need to build my army up more. They've got way more. Hempfields has been completed though, so that's good. It's going to help growth. We've got a furnace here. Bonus of 7. Metal from coal missing. Oh, no way. I just got rid of the coal. How's coal missing? It's right next to us. Needs iron. Trading required. No. Pleasure house. Bonus of 8 money. Perfumes. Weapons. Lumber. So we can go for sanitation, I guess. Since we're getting rid of the salt house. Growth in 5 turns. What happens if I do this? Growth in 8. What happens if I do this? 12 turns, but growth in 5. And a little bit more culture, which we need. We need for sure. New population here, nice. Dump him into culture. We could do infrastructure, but let's just go for, let's see, 9 turns. Well, yeah, let's put him in culture for now, because we're kind of hurting. Actually, I probably could use more gold if I'm going to build more troops. We need more of these. Well, I guess I could build them here. I can get a lot of these guys. It's going to cost me all my gold, though. There we go. So that'll keep me afloat. Hopefully they don't attack us. Even if they do, we should be okay. What do they got? It's all just infantry. 1 heavy infantry, 1 skirmisher. They just happen to have enough. All right. If they attack us, I think we'll be okay. We should get a defensive bonus, so. And we get the extra die, so I know we'll be okay. But we're not going to be able to attack again for a bit because we got to get our army down there. Ooh, we're heading to the red. Have the workers work harder. I might stop selecting some of these. Let's see here. I think the national modifiers are starting to really... I think that's starting to affect us, so I'm probably gonna not select those anymore for a bit. Alright, flaxseed. Cool. It's even more food. We're gonna grow in 2 turns. I know we could use stone. It does lower our health. But herbalist would increase it if we got that. Street parlor gives us money and culture. And if we get papyrus, we get a bonus of 3 money and 5 culture. I'm going to go for the additional money and culture. We've almost got that. Turns. Sanitation house is 11, 5, 13. 4 turns we grow, so we'll put somebody there. Yeah, definitely no more passing those things. I think they're affecting my decadence a bit. But it was nice while it lasted. Staying right within the top 10, though. Got to get past 75. I think I'm gaining 4 a turn. If I get this objective, I should be gaining 5 a turn. These guys are going to be heading here, but I can still build a few troops here if I want to. And I think we'll go ahead and do that. If I can get the trade range up, that'd be awesome, because then we could trade. We could get some of these places, you know, some of this stuff, like we have flax here. I want to do stone eventually. Like some of this stuff I want to do, but we just can't. We need to get that trade up. Donate 83 money to the state. Nice. Monument has been completed. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This area here is pretty, like, these these territories are very centrally located, so anything we could build here, you know. We actually don't have a public works here or clear water. So the crafters district's nice too, but let's get clear water because it's so easy to get, and the additional health bonus is really nice. The herbalist is pretty good as well with the health 6, manpower 3, and 2 turns to get it. I don't see anything else here that like screams at me. Ooh, bonus of 7 metal from coal though. We get money and metal. Needs iron. Trading required can be imported. Ooh. And a cult site. Which gives us more culture too. All of these are really good, but let's get the herbalist. They really were all great choices. Alright, street parlor, then we'll have one more pop here. Growth in 3 turns, alright. This is looking a little rougher, but the HCV is going up pretty good now. The status age penalties really kicking us a little bit. Alright, so we're going to leave it off here since we're out of time. I think we got a pretty good plan. We'll move our troops down here and keep building troops. Meanwhile, upgrading everything. Once we get our army down here and we get a few more troops constructed, I think we'll go ahead and push for another assault, see if we can really drive these guys out. Having this be an objective would be great for legacy points. Once we get that conquered, we can head off and take this objective. And I've got a few more objectives I want to take as well. This one has wild beasts I'd like. We've got iron over here. Salt. I definitely want to get salt and figs. And that's about it for around me. The copper I know I want, but I'd have to go to war for it. I'm not prepared to do that again just yet. So we'll have to hold off for some of that stuff, but at least the salt will definitely be good. I've seen a few buildings that take salt. Then it'll just be about increasing our trade range, which I'm not sure what does that. I'm sure it's got to be some ability or something. Or something we can build, so we'll have to wait and see. But I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I look forward to seeing you next time.